Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another cool tarot reading. We hope you guys are well, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, and before we begin, if you would like your own psychic reading, you can always get one. They're accurate. Yes, they are. I would say by and large, I'm a Silva grad. And I'll have testimonials on my website soon. I've been just kind of busy, but I always recommend getting the tarot reading with the combination, the psychic reading. You get the tarot reading with it. That's at the end, right? So you get two different kind of insights, right? And sometimes you can see that as we are confirming a little bit with the tarot spread, but they are completely separate. And for me, I believe they offer unique insight, right? There's other services on my website if you want to get a love compatibility. Today I put up a destiny forecast. It was just a mini one because it is for November 16th, whoever was born this day. And whoever is born on November 16th has like a lucky life. Yeah, they do. And so they have a good life based on their cards. And so, yeah, go check that out. And those are really cool. So that was a mini one because I don't have the age, but I have the birth date. So we see the birth card and we see the planetary ruling cards and some other things in there. Yeah, really interesting forecasts they are. And those are based on astrology and numerology. Okay, go check out my stuff on my website. If you guys want a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, that link is below. My website is mysticgem.com with a K. You can have your birth chart analyzed. You can take tarot with me. There's a lot of good stuff over there, right? Yeah. And so let's get into this, Sagittarius, right? Without further ado. And, I see somebody in this reading wants a new beginning with you. Here's the Magician. And, he's looking at the baby who is in the womb here. And he's sending in some energy. Yeah, I feel like he is. Interesting here. And then the 12 signs are around the baby or around the womb, kind of, right? The 12 zodiac signs, almost like like it's interesting, like fate and destiny, or maybe the timing of this, possibly when this birth will take place. Somebody loves you in this reading. I feel like they do, and I feel like this person is willing to take a hit in their life. Yeah, and what I mean by a hit is maybe it's some type of big change or sacrifice they're making for you. I feel like that is true in this reading. Yeah. So we have over here this couple here who are very unhappy. Yeah. And they're both looking at each other. The devil's behind them. And, he basically says to her, let me cover this one lady here, her just a little bit. Not can't see much, but you never know. Right? So he's looking at her and she's looking at him going, you know what, we should just kind of like let this go, or why are we in hell together, basically, right? And she looks at him like, you can tell the look on her face is kind of guilty, like, yeah, you're probably right. They're chained to each other and the devil has his clutches over them in the back and he's looking at her like, wake up, right? Yeah, can't you see what we're doing here, basically? And so let me cover this one lady here with this little one here. So here's this lady here, and she's drawing blood to her own back. Yeah, I feel like we also have the mother, and this is divine feminine energy. So somebody here with the Magician kind of woke up to their spiritual powers or their intuition, right? They did. This is a very Cancerian card, and here's the mother caring for the child. We know that Cancer is the mother, basically. The fourth house of family, right? And so here she is with the baby. And this is about divine feminine energy and, understanding your intuitive capabilities, right? Understanding who your soulmate is, definitely. But this is about caring, definitely, as well. Nurturing. I feel like somebody wants to nurture you. And I also feel like this person really believes that you are the one, because over here we have this man, and bless his heart because of his hair, right? It's, it cracks me up. But this is supposed to kind of be somebody kind of famous here, right? From the olden days, basically. And, he's got beautiful red hair, though. He does. Ginger hair, he does. But anyway, he's holding a projector, and there are all these people inside of his projector, right? We have another magician here, and we have this woman here this woman is very angry in love. Yeah, she can be. She's in the book, of course, in this deck. And this can talk about major passion over here. It can, with that lady with the red rose. And then we have some other ones. It's really hard to see everyone because they're small. But here's this woman walking with a rose, and she has an envelope in her hand, and the geese are flying south for the winter. So there's a big change here, an ending of some sort. And she's very solemn, and she looks like she is delivering. The implication in this card, what is being implied is that she is bringing some type of a somber breakup, right? Yeah, she is. And so, yeah. And then we have the magician looking at the baby. I want this. Yeah, somebody wants this, and they're with you. They look like they broke up with somebody. It's really how it looks here. Take a really close look here. And then we have the King of Arrows. Here he is. He could be an air sign, but he definitely doesn't have to be. He's the Kingfisher, and he's a bird. Yeah, he is. He's really beautiful. I love to go to the lake and look at the beautiful birds, right? When we went last time, my daughter was going, there's the egrets. One time I went with my cousin, and she was pointing out this other bird. It's not a heron, but it looks like a heron. So let's have a look at the Kingfisher, who is known as the King of Swords. Yes, he is. Okay, let's look at him in this deck, and this is the Wildwood deck, so it's very cool. And this is the position on the wheel in this reading is departing. Yeah, departing Imbole. And I don't know, exactly everything out of this book. No, this is whoever wrote this book is a genius. I feel like there was two men that wrote this book together. Yeah. And so, anyway, this is departing. Your person's departing from somewhere. Yeah, they are. And if they are telling somebody goodbye, it was really really hard for them to do that. Yeah, it was. Maybe they're doing it now, but yeah, it's right. Okay, so let's look at the Kingfisher. And let me just grab this water real quick, you guys. Yeah. Going through type of a detox, and it's not drugs, you guys, or alcohol. No, it's not. And so it affects your throat. This is probably why, in the past my throat was always being cleared. Yeah. So here we have the Kingfisher. And let's have a look at him. And he's departing. He's in the air, or he's in midair, right? This talks about ancient wisdom. The Kingfisher is symbolic of that. And so as a person in your life, this is articulate and fair. This is somebody who is a moral leader who upholds standards. Yeah, and getting back to this card, Sagittarius, of this man with the projector, right? He's kind of happy looking. He's looking at all these pictures, people that are important in his life. And here's a picture of this woman delivering a goodbye letter. That's really what that's about. But this card itself talks about somebody who has grown and knows the mistakes that they have made, and they are willing to be fair and just now. And that's what the Kingfisher is here. I find that to be really interesting, right? So somebody knows they weren't nice to you. That's how it looks here in this reading. And this may be you, right? It's just that, I know how nice you guys already are, right? And so let's look at the Kingfisher a little bit closer. Yeah, impartiality and justice is his or her trademark. Yeah. A friend who gives you perspective. Yeah, somebody who can quantify or assess a situation precisely. Okay, so somebody who's kind of just and fair, and they understand what they're looking at or what they're in front of because they're mature and they're intelligent, right? As an aspect or a process, finding a way through chaos by calm clarity. Yeah. because he's flying here with this kind of grace, right? Being watchful, the need for good counsel, discerning the truth of a situation. So we've already seen that twice, right? Discerning the truth of a situation as a person and as a prospect. So somebody understands here that something's not working for them, some relationship here, because this is the overall energy here, this couple here. So maybe it's you, though, Sagittarius. Maybe you are doing that. And you want a new birth somewhere else, right? Sagittarians are in the Neptune period in their life. It can talk about an ending, Neptune, because it is the last sign in the zodiac. And now, not all the time. Not everybody who's in Neptune is dealing with, an ending or a breakup. No, we're not saying that at all. I'm saying that for some, it could definitely be an ending. Yeah. And so there could be. And once again, this talks about being fair. Interesting. As an event or happening, a court case or dispute needing arbitration, precise information, an unrelenting, harsh situation. Wow. And there could be a harsh situation here, because here's the woman drawing blood to her back. She's doing it because she has to do something. And in the back, in the picture, is a heart with, a bleeding with, it actually has two swords in it, but hey, there's somebody here suffering in love a little bit, but they're ending something. You are your person, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, the Kingfisher. And this can talk about intelligence, strength, watchfulness. Maybe somebody is watching you as well. They could be, or you are. The ability to judge true from false. What I see going on here is that somebody took a really good look at a situation and they go, this isn't going to work for me. I need to move on. That's how I see it. We have the three of stones here. This is like the pentacles. And, this is creativity here. And she is, interestingly enough, she's blindfolded and she's got her eyes closed. Okay. But she's standing against these stones here. Look a little bit like Stonehenge, but it's not. But she's like holding on really tight. This is really interesting because I feel like she wants to create something. And it has not been easy to do it, right? So let's look at those three of pentacles briefly in this deck, yeah, you guys, because this deck I haven't used it for a really long time. Let's have a look at that. Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Three of stones. Three of stoners. Don't be a stoner, Sagittarius. Let's see what it says here. Creativity, the courage, freedom, and skill that allow the artist to mediate this energy must be refined and focused for effective and meaningful achievement. Well, we've seen somebody here, you or your person, is very on point with their judgment and their fairness. So this here, this is saying that whoever has kind of, whoever has come to this point, I feel like they changed. And they are now so fair, and they see things in a very impartial, kind of a very fair and just way. They didn't get there easily. No, that's really what that card is saying. The courage, freedom, and skill that allow the artist to mediate this energy must be refined and focused, for effective and meaningful achievement. So this person, or you, Sagittarius, had to go through something a little difficult in order to kind of refine, which is very of the higher mind, refinement, right? The lower mind is, more of the wild side of us. Not even the wild, just, how we live our everyday life. And it's not wild, it's just the higher self is the side that can really discern things well, right? From the higher mind or the subconscious or your higher vibration, your higher consciousness. Somebody has gotten here. Let's get into this reading, Sagittarius. And I feel like it is this other person. The practical manifestation of creative energy requires a clear and open channel to the inspirational forces and impulses of the universe. This is somebody who is, you or your person here is in their divine feminine energy. In other words, being receptive, intuitive, open to what the universe is offering, and changes. There's some type of change, right? Yeah, it could have been, I don't know, it doesn't look like it was really that easy. Yeah, so let's get into this here. Somebody knows what they want here. It's really what this reading's about. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to just get down to a sentence, someone knows what they want. I feel like they're coming. And maybe they're looking at your pictures, Sagittarius. This guy here, right? Yeah, he's looking at his pictures. He is with that projector. So let's see what we have. for Sagittarius. And excuse me. Today the extended will be in the membership. Let's see what we have, you guys. And okay, we have the Lovers right away, and you know they're very naked here. So let's go ahead and cover them with I don't know, some jasper stone here. Let's see what we got here, you guys. Let's just get another card here. We're gonna put this little card over it, yeah, over them. So they're very naked, right? I mean, can you be very naked or just a little naked? I guess, right? But you know, this is what's helping you, Sagittarius. The Lovers, you've been chosen. It's possible that, you know, this person feels you are so passionate that, you know, like there's just so much desire here that I got to go. I got to do this. Hey, you know, love and passion makes the world go around. And that goes on in sales as well. It really does. And with your charisma, it doesn't mean that you're going to have sex with your clients. No, your customers. It doesn't mean that. It means that people like will buy things from other people that have charisma. That's really what that means. It's easier to sell. Four of Pentacles, yeah, and that is that's pretty true. That's what Napoleon Hill talks about, and I believe that. Let's see what else we have. The Star card. So let's cover her up because you know she doesn't want to get dressed either, right? So we have a bunch of, you know, kind of hippies here, and they love each other and all this. The Hermit, maybe there's a Virgo here. Maybe there's a Gemini. Aquarius is the Star, right? Aquarians are always interesting people. They are. Okay, let's see what we got here. And we have the Ace of Swords. The Empress, the Star. Look how beautiful this reading is. We have the card of courage. Yeah, and let me try to, let me just straighten this camera out. I don't want to turn it off like I've been doing, kind of, when I move the camera. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I feel like you guys can see this. Let me raise it up a little bit. Okay, so here we are, Sagittarius. The heart of the matter here, or the overall energy, I should say, possibly. Here's the Knight of Wands. The Page of Swords. So you're either thinking about your plan, but you look like you're curious if this person's going to come forward and take action, right? You might be trying to, maybe this is you, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands. Oh, I want to take action, right? And maybe thinking about how to do that, right? But you know, the Knight of Wands is not too much about planning. No, he's not. He's more about taking action and courage. Now we have the Moon. So you look like you're unclear here about something here. It's about taking action, or I feel like it's whether or not this person will take action. I'm pretty sure here. You look like you are either like kind of leaving for some of you guys are leaving some situation and want to be with somebody else, or this is your person doing it. But whatever's going on here, somebody here knows that they made mistakes with this card here. Yeah, it talks about spiritual growth and knowing what you did right and what you did wrong in a relationship. That's really it. And then we see all these other cards that point to clarity and fairness and justice, like the Kingfisher. Yeah, yeah, we do. And so you look like you're unclear. The Lovers is helping you. For me, you look like you were chosen here, Sagittarius. Yeah, and we have the Seven of Wands. So this is helping you. There could have been a resistance in this reading, right? This looks like it's a resistance right here. Like I'm resisting. He looks like he's trying to resist her. Like, come on, let's just unchain each other. It could be, right? Those cards are a trip. And we have the Four of Pentacles coming into play. Your person could have stood up here. If this could be where this person who looks like they love you could have stood up for you. Like, back off, I'm going to go be with Sagittarius. I mean, I don't know if it's that kind of cruel or crude, I should say, in that way. There's no crude energy here, but I feel like you know what I mean here. This person they could have stood up. For the Seven of Wands can be standing up for yourself, no matter how overwhelming things can be, right? Could be a card of resisting, but it's definitely like of contemplation. All the sevens are, but this is like it can definitely be standing up. I feel like your person has stood up for the fact that they love you, and that they've chosen you, and that they are trusting the universe with this divine feminine energy here and the magician. Yeah, this magician is trying to manifest some sort of destiny here, right? It's the baby. He's looking at the baby. He goes, well, the baby's coming, right? And yeah, this is what he wants. He's holding this globe with the baby in it, and he definitely wants to manifest something. And I feel like he understands that is fate and destiny. Yeah. Here's the Four of Pentacles, and this is, this is coming into play for you. And now we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, there's a sad ending, but the Four of Pentacles is a card of holding on. So you're holding on to somebody in this reading, Sagittarius, but there's something sad going on here, and I don't believe it has to do with you. No. Now, you might be on the other side of that. Maybe you are the one who's ending something and is a little bit sad. But, I don't like to talk about the sadness too much in this reading, because the real point of this reading is beauty and maturity and knowing what you want or what they want, and pushing things aside that don't fit in that, or that don't allow that. Then the Star card sits in the past, Three of Pentacles. Maybe there was a third party in the past. There could have been. But I feel like this person or you was inspired to grow this, to make this work out. Three of Pentacles. This is a card of collaboration and working together. For sure it is. Yeah. And I also feel like this person has decided, you could just be simply wondering if they're coming. I feel like they've decided that they're going to come. Yeah. And we have the Hermit, and we have now the Queen of Cups here. And wow, that could be two people. It could be. And now we have the Four of Swords reversed. This could be, I already know what to do. This could be a trip here. This can be that, because somebody does know what to do here. That's what I've been saying. Somebody's really, really clear. You or your person. This could be something that can no longer heal. Four of Swords reversed. Maybe between two people here. We see the Hermit showing up as spiritual growth. Could be a Virgo. Yeah, it's kind of a trip. Let's get another card on that. I found that to be interesting. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this looks like an earth sign here for some. I mean, it could be anybody here. We have the Star, and, we have Gemini as, the lovers. But, it could be any sign. But for some, there could be an earth sign here. Somebody could be coming with money. But there's definitely spiritual growth here. And something is, like, not being healed. Something is being, like, there's somebody made up their mind. It's this. It's these two people here. They're not healing the situation. I don't believe they are, unless this was you guys and now things are going to work out for you. That could be because there's somebody here has grown and they are very clear on what they want. So that could be happening in this reading as well. Here's the Strength card. Whatever the events leading up to it, it leads into a new beginning, and that is the main point, right? Yeah, we're trying to make a cake, and, we don't want to talk too much about the ingredients, right? Although I want natural ones for sure. And so, yeah, I used to go to grocery outlet and buy little organic cake mixes, right? Yeah, I was like, I just want that one, right? And so, but here is, the Strength card, and, this is all about courage and what's being created here, which is really beautiful. It is. And this is showing up in how you're being affected, Sagittarius. This person has courage. Or you have courage to do this. I beg your pardon. Maybe both of you have courage. You have to have courage in this world, right? Even if something great comes to you, don't you have to have courage to accept it? You go, wow, this is so exciting. Of course. The only thing you don't need courage for is something that has no passion. Because there's never any, challenge to it, right? Yeah, love and sex and, and desire. There's always a challenge to that. And there's so much beauty in it, right? Right. And so, yeah. And now we have the Six of Wands. And this is how you affect them. This is overcoming in this reading. They're overcoming their ego, another relationship, something. Yeah, they're overcoming something. The way they used to behave, yeah, there's growth here for sure. And your hopes and fears, Sagittarius, is the Empress. I feel like that is right here. Here she is, right? She has her dress on. It has like flowers on it or strawberries. I'm not sure which one it is. It's real cute though, right? And so here she is in the meadow, right? Here's the flowing river here, you know, and the abundance is showing up here. But this is your hopes and fears that you're going to manifest this, and this is love and sex and desire. This Empress, and that's what you are hoping for here. And in your outcome is the Ace of Swords. So this looks like this is going to come true for you. Let's look at your person's cards for the extended, right? Yeah, let's see what they are. I feel like they're super interesting and super cool. Let's see what we got here. And of course, I have like chosen 3 cards. I never see them. I just right, yeah, their backs are to me all the time. And your person starts with the 3 of Vessels. And this is joy. And this is the 3 of Cups. And we see the 3 storks here, right? And I don't know what they're trying to do 3. They just need 2, Sagittarius, 2, right? It's the 3 of Cups, though, right? The 3 of Vessels, joy. You bring this person joy. And they're after your body, Sagittarius. Where's that card at? Where is that card? Oh, it's coming up here, yeah. And we have the meditating lady here. And, you know, she is practicing her yoga. This is beautiful Indian lady here, and she's meditating. And this is a card of spiritual growth, retreat, meditation, calm and peace. Definitely of spiritual evolution here and a higher consciousness. It is, and so is this card here, the mother with the child. This is divine feminine energy. And why it's all happening for your person is the desire. And here is, he's supposed to be kind of like the devil, I guess. He's got horns. But, you know, this is really, it's not about the devil, though. It's just, it's entirely about, we're going to cover this lady's breasts, right? It's entirely about love and sex and passion and desire. That's what it's about. And she's naked. She's holding the apple, right? Yeah. And he's got like, yeah, he's trying to manifest her. She's not there really. Yeah, and it's really cool here. This person is passionately in love with you, and there's joy here, and this is what they are coming for. And I feel like this lady here, who is this beautiful Indian lady who is meditating here, I feel like this is about healing. That's what that's about, and that is in the crossing energy. So they may really want to heal this. I feel like the star over here was about healing, right? Because it can be about faith and inspiration and new beginning and things, but it is about healing when we see the water. And so here they are coming, Sagittarius, because of the desire and the joy that they feel. We're going to end this reading. Thank you so much for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and resubscribe. Yeah, thank you so much.